Hey, what's up guys? My name is Moda and welcome back to the Mining Stacker YouTube channel. Today's video, we're going to talk about the madness of freaking Trump releasing a meme coin just days prior to him getting inaugurated. Yes, this is officially endorsed by him. This did come from him and it's just mind-blowing. The whole scenario, right? Essentially, the meme coin is just an embodiment of everything that happened, and it is wild, right? We're going to talk about it. We'll kind of give our quick thoughts and kind of the aftermath of this thing. This is what's kind of more mind-blowing than anything, okay? So if that sounds good, guys, stay tuned. Let's get right to this thing. Freaking crazy. Okay, so it's been about 2 days now. Initially, when that tweet came out, there was a tweet coming from him. My new official Trump meme is here. It's time to celebrate everything we stand for. And he had the website, he had the ticker, and the contract address. It was hard to say initially. This screams hack all over it, but he did release another announcement also on his other social account, True Social, whatever it is. So to me, that kind of like made it more official. It's not extremely likely that both accounts were to get hacked. And even then, just going on the website, looking at it, it's, again, especially now with AI and ChatGPT and such, it's pretty easy to put up websites and such. It's just crazy. It wasn't until a little bit later that it was kind of officially endorsed by him. He did release tweets and everything kind of confirming it, as well as I believe it was Jupiter who was also saying that they were kind of involved in Meteor as well. Okay, so this thing is official. It is from him, and it's crazy because, again, he's going to get inaugurated here in a few days. It is just mind-blowing, and then just the timing is hilarious, right? There was this funny-ass meme yesterday. Gary Gensler watching Donald Trump launch a meme coin hours after he leaves the SEC. It is just crazy. It is freaking hilarious, and it's probably going to sum up how this bull market may go, right? All the signs have been there this whole past year that this was going to be like a meme coin super cycle, that was going to be probably the equivalent of the NFTs for this cycle, and it definitely has panned out that way, right? We've seen many projects go to crazy valuations extremely quickly, this being one of the crazier ones, right? It just launched overnight. I didn't get anything. I was sleeping the whole time. I was already in bed. I didn't hear about it until the morning. And at that point, it was already at like 18 bucks or something like that. And at that point, I was like, oh man, I already ran a part. Because again, if you look at the data that's available here at 11 o'clock, it was at $6.54. So it was already a crazy like 3x by that point. I was like, ah, it's pretty overheated, kind of expensive. And it just kept going up and up and up and up, all the way peaking early this morning. It did hit over 70 freaking dollars, right? It's currently at $64 right now. And that's kind of the crazy part, just because of how high the price is, just because typically, again, meme coins, the biggest way to get retail in, or people who are unfamiliar with everything, are just these like crazy amount of coins in circulation where you're getting billions of coins for a couple of bucks. But even at these prices, which again, this isn't super appealing, people are still buying the damn thing. Okay, and even looking at the tokenomics, like when I saw the tokenomics in the morning, just looking at if the FTV was that amount, only 20% of the supply is out. So apparently, I guess they're going to release it gradually over time, over the next 3 years. But a lot of red flags at that time. And again, even with all that, it kept going up. And this is one of those things where we talk about, and everybody laughs when I mention about pumpamentals, right? A lot of the times, fundamentals, all that stuff kind of goes out the window. It's marketing, it's hype. When the bull market, a lot of times that stuff doesn't matter to an extent, right? If it's going to get hype, if it's going to get traction, anything can happen. And if anything, with all of this is just a good reminder of what can happen. It can happen basically overnight, right? So I know a lot of people are like, oh man, I'm missing things. And you may have missed this one also. There's going to be other opportunities. Maybe not this crazy, but there will be, right? And you have to just keep that in mind. You have to like be locked in. You have to be on it. This is the time. Past 2 years, you can kind of easily just DCA and get in there if you are wanting gains. They're going to be here, but you got to be in. You got to be locked in. You got to be with it. You got to have things ready to go. You got to have coins on your hot wallet. Like, you got to be ready for these things because, again, they can happen anytime. super quickly. Great example here, right? It's just mind blowing. And you look at the freaking FDV is at 60 billion. Okay, this thing is at currently $12 billion, ranked number 21 in just a couple of days. Okay, look, the FDV is insane. If they would have just dumped all the coins, which would have probably been the preference, it's crazy to think about that it would be right around Dogecoin. Okay, it's insane. It's crazy. Would I jump in right now? Hell, absolutely not. Right at this point, a lot of the gains have been had. Could it continue further up? Sure. Can this thing go to over $100 here by tomorrow when it gets inaugurated? Probably. Is it also probably going to be a selling event? I would 100% bet on that. Will it? Won't it? We don't know. Maybe it continues to go up, goes up to freaking $200 and levels off and stays there. Or my personal guess at this point, it's gonna be a game of who sells first, right? If you guys do mess around with the memes, that's kind of what it turns into. Where the top is, we don't know. I'm sure some people felt the top was at $15, $20, and then $25, $30, and it just kept going, right? So this just becomes a game of who sells first, and we're gonna have to wait and see, right? It's just mind blowing, like the amount of trading volume. Like it's $30 billion in 24 hours for a coin that just came out again 2 days ago. If we compare it to, let's say, the number two coin, let's look at their 24-hour volume, 45 billion. Okay, this coin's market cap is 409 million. Mind-blowing stats, mind-blowing numbers, mind-blowing adoption with this thing, the amount of people buying it, the amount of people coming in. It's crazy. Two sides to this, though. There's also a lot of people definitely hating on this. If anything, on X, you kind of see it's like 50-50, right? You do see a lot of negativity towards it, like, oh, it's not good for the space. We've been hearing that this past year. This is going to be one of the best ways to introduce new people into crypto. Are a lot of them going to get wrecked? Absolutely, because a lot of them are just buying right now. They're going to hold on too long. They're going to get wrecked, but they're going to get introduced into it. Some will make money. I'm sure some made money yesterday. They made it fairly easy to do, I believe. I believe you could just buy it with a freaking debit card, credit card, do whatever. So they made it super easy. And again, it's just onboarding people, and it's adoption, 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 adoption. It's one of the big things. And even if you didn't get into here, if any of you guys were holding Solana, again, that's one of the main reasons we were so freaking bullish on Solana, was adoption, like actual use case. And to me, this is kind of another big narrative or another big thing that happened because of this is Solana actually held up, right? Probably one of the wildest releases we may have in terms of like volume, people getting in, and it held up fine, right? Imagine if this thing was on ETH, imagine the gas fees by now, it's insane. So far, Sol's held up, and Sol pumped up massively also. Okay, went up to 280 something this morning, 286, brand new all-time high. Again, just a few days ago, 7 days ago, it's gone up 40% since then. We're like at a buck 80, yeah, buck 70 something on the 13th. Okay. Again, this is a large cap coin, and to make these kinds of moves, you think this is going to be the only one? No, right? This is why we're so bullish on Solana for so long, just because that was our narrative. Every time I've done these little, are you not bullish enough kind of videos, are one of my biggest things is adoption, adoption, adoption. Okay, so even if you're not getting that asset directly, if you're getting that layer one where all the trash is going to be, which in this case, it really does look like it's going to be Solana. Although I do think Ethereum will eventually have its day. I dumped all of my ETH a long time ago for Solana, right? So I know unfortunately a lot of you guys held on to it. A lot of opportunity lost there because of that. Just because, again, everybody's strategy is different with that, so I'm not going to get into that. But it's just mind-blowing, guys. And again, it's just a nice reminder of what is going to happen this cycle. Be bullish, be ready, be prepared, look at different narratives. Don't fall in for the FOMO, though, right? At this point, if you missed it, you missed it. But now you want to see what happens from here, right? Because we know it's extremely likely between now and the next 24 hours, people will begin to profit take, people will begin to selling out of there into what? Into other coins. What those coins will be, probably other memes, maybe utility coins, maybe it'll just be Solana. We don't know yet, but expect the liquidity to begin to start coming back into the market because it sucked everything out. Literally, the only things that were really up yesterday was just Solana and BTC and Jupiter. Actually, Jupiter also did pump quite a bit from this. But it's kind of crazy to see everything else being so low, right? Like I went through my portfolio and it's like, man, literally everything was bleeding aggressively. Certain things extremely hard, especially the ones who are already kind of struggling. They went down quite a bit. Like one was like a lithium. The Lego is gonna eventually hit under a buck. It was like $1. Yeah, it's currently $1.03 right now, right? And a lot of alts, a lot of different niches have dropped massively, and it just seems like people were literally just selling to go into Sol and into this damn Trump meme coin, okay, which gave us good buying opportunities. So if you guys who were here, you were looking at things, good time to try to purchase, right? Look at different deals. We're getting an opportunity here. Hopefully, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens tomorrow. Is the market going to continue to pump? Is it going to really be the beginning? To me, it's looking extremely good that it's going to be the beginning of a little mini altcoin season. People potentially taking profits on certain things. Maybe BTC continues to run. Maybe the entire crypto market as a whole continues to run also. That is definitely also a possibility. Okay, because a lot of things can go on. It's just mind-blowing to see, and it's happening. We can even see here that the total market cap of crypto as a whole has been doing extremely well and expected to continue here these next few months. Get ready, guys. Get ready, get ready, get ready. That's all we can really say. Hopefully you guys have been getting in, whether it's mining, buying the coin, staking, DeFi, DPIN, Web3 gaming, whatever your niche is, find your niche. It is not too late. There are still a lot of opportunities. Matter of fact, right now, a lot of good opportunities, especially in other market sectors that have not pumped yet or that are on a pretty good downtrend. So a lot of opportunities out there, guys. This is just a great reminder of what can happen and hopefully the beginning of what these next 10 months will be like. Okay. How many of you guys got into this thing? Let me know in the comments, guys. How many of you guys got into Trump? At what price point? Did you already sell out? Are you waiting? What do you think the timeline's going to be? Do you think everybody's going to be dumping it tomorrow? Let me know in the comments, guys. Please comment, like, and subscribe, guys. Thank you for watching. I really do appreciate it. And I am out.